Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of DefChat. We're going to play Binding of Isaac again. I was really enjoying it yesterday, so I thought I'd play it again today. And random, we're going to get... Oh, Azazel? Is it going to be an easy day? Ooh, Hazards. That's like the last character I ever think of. Oh, if you'd like to play along today, the seed is SEYJA09M, or an O. Who can ever really tell? To update you from last video, our cat did get neutered and promptly upon getting home busted out of his cage, quite literally squeezing his head through the front door of it and cracking it open. It was I mean, it was just glorious, honestly. Oh, Mr. Boom again. Okay, we're running this item twice. Yeah, I mean, so he shoved his head with a cone on his neck straight through the slot at the top of his cage, and then promptly used his kitty strength to just pry the entire cage open and then scream run around the room, just, you know, wrecking into things, falling over. It was... My wife at the time was actually on a call for work too, so she's sitting there like holding her breath as, you know, much as possible, trying not to laugh her guts out, while our cat is promptly having a stroke and scream running through the entire room. He like slammed into my pile of drumsticks and mallets at some point and just made this huge like crash, and it scared him so bad. According to my wife, it was actually that the cone had like come semi-loose from when he like actually leapt out of the crate, causing him to panic. But that was a sight. Luckily, you know, his sutures didn't rip open from his surgery, so that's a bonus. That was pretty big worry that he was about to just go cost us, you know, $1,000 in medical bills, simply like our dog does all the time. Recently our dog Poco actually was running around the home and decided, you know what, I've been roughhousing with the new kitten a lot. That must mean I can start roughhousing with the adult cats. And in less gory detail as possible, her claw hooked his ear real bad and pulled what would be kind of a central vein for the ear, causing a murder scene when we tried to pick him up and figure out what was wrong. It was absolutely disgusting. We rushed him to like a nearby animal hospital, which went terrible because the first one I called was like, oh, our doctor's not here. I'm just like, you're a 24/7 pet hospital that doesn't have a doctor on call. Okay. And so we go there in a panic. Like we just bum rush that place. We get there, we're running out of the car with the dog in our arms, and then just they're like, Mimi, no, and make us run away and go to the next place. It was horrid. It was terrible. But I mean, obviously I'm laughing about it now. It's not that bad. Yeah, pretty funny moment. But the cat's back. He's safe and sound. He's a bit of a hassle because we have to keep him away from the rest of the pets, as not to agitate, insert him popping open any stitches. Even though, funny enough, I mean, I don't really know how these surgeries work, obviously, but there's no outside sutures, so I mean, for the most part, he's pretty safe. So I'm not really worried about it, but at the same time, it's like, err on the side of caution, which, you know, being honest, I don't do as nearly as much as I should, but my wife makes sure I take it into account, as much as I probably should be doing. So he should be safe. He's chilling. He's mostly in the office here with us while the rest of the pets have to sit outside. And you know, I mean, it's been interesting. You know, I'm just thinking about it now, the whole office situation. When quarantine happened with COVID, my wife moved into my office area, and we were, you know, now working in the same space with each other. And I know a lot of people aren't handling that very well, like working next to their spouse. And I mean, I'm so happy I get to do it. I'm normally in here alone working, so this is, you know, honestly, COVID was like a bit of a morale boost on my my wheelhouse, but I understand for many people it's been pretty terrible. So I feel bad for people that aren't able to really have the kind of space they need to enjoy quarantine. Not even enjoy, but just, you know, not make it insufferable. I've heard a lot of my wife's coworkers having a lot of issues working from home. Apparently one even just working in his basement, which I found to be just absolutely hilarious. And so it's, oh, Curse of the Maze really out there making me skip the spike room. That was great. Ooh, watch where you point it. Oh, this item's hilarious. You're gonna teleport me again. Come on. Come on, Curse of the Maze, work with me. Come on, you can do it. Come on. It's gonna work. It worked. Jump. There you go, buddy. And so, quarantine was not only a fun time for me, and continues to be, because my wife is like 24/7 around me, which, again, I'm sure a lot of people aren't enjoying that kind of situation, but I'm having a blast. Did I really want that? I don't know why I just immediately picked it up. I was like, you know, deal with the devil. Yeah, deal with the devil precedent, I guess. Yeah, we'll go to the curse room. As much as I really don't want to go through the big room, if we can make Curse the Maze work for us again. Oh, oh God, I went to the wrong room. Jesus, that frightened me. Wasn't expecting that. I almost missed that spirit rock. That would have been terrible. And this pointer finger thing is like a way longer range than I think it's supposed to. It's acting strange. Oh God. There, that worked against me. Oh well, half a spirit heart. Not gonna fret. Alright, what do we got here? Guppy's call. Yeah, dude, this pointer finger thing is reaching so far. Oh, it just hurts what it points at. I thought it had to. Oh. Stupid. I thought the pointer finger was like it had to like touch. It's actually just I point at you and it deals damage. That awesome. This item is really cool. Come on, work with me, Curse of the Maze. Come on. Alright, fine. We'll actually go through it. It's not that hard. I don't know why I'm babying about it. And so I think what's fun about this time, you know, most people are having to like sit around and deal with each other probably for the first times to an extent amount. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're going to get a lot of good socially out of quarantine than we are going to get bad. Like, people are going to learn about themselves and others. And I don't know. I think this will force a lot of relationships or, you know, marriages or even like just people living together, like, you know, roommates, to actually either get out and get out of like a not working bad situation, or people are going to really get a lot closer. I feel like tough times actually produce a lot of really good things in the end of the day. Like, people are like way more resilient than you give them credit. I mean, come on, like, you think war could exist? Like, if I don't know, people think that people who go to war are like, I don't know. I mean, I guess people don't really think people who go to war are different. It's just they come back different. Like, war does something to you, but so does like everything in life. Everything has a pretty pertinent effect, and you know, I don't think it's limited to. I just realized I used my only key. Crap. I don't think it is limited just to things like war or traumatic events. You know, everything has its effect, and people are strong. They can get through it. You just gotta let them. You gotta let them do it. Like sending your kid off to school, and you know they're having a difficult time, you know, studying or getting a grade. It's like, cool, just tell them to shut up and work harder. Like, they're not stupid. They're just having to apply themselves. It's not the end of the world. I guess actually, now that I think about it, that was covered in a King of the Hill episode. I'm probably gonna make 1 billion King of the Hill references over the course of this series. I love that series to death. I think I just gave up my last spirit heart hit because I've been really dumb so far. So, erring on the side of caution with my play now. I know, very rare, but yeah. just a lot of people don't want to. They think other people are like, oh no, we can't let, you know, XYZ go through. Oh, go through this difficult time. They can't handle it. It's like, just let them. People are tough, real tough. But okay, and I mean, speaking of which, you know, how are you supposed to get good at something without, you know, kind of going through the grinder on it? Like, holy crap, that's like League of Legends in a nutshell. You're supposed to suck. That's the point. No one is good at that game right off the bat, like, absolutely, because there's a knowledge gap. It's not just a, can you know, understand things well, or you know, like, are you really good at pressing buttons? It's a very, very, very large knowledge gap of knowing, like, either how to work with a you know, a certain item set or a new patch, or what characters are in meta. You know, same goes for any, you know, Dota, whatever, you know, kind of game. And you just gotta put yourself through the grinder. And that's the thing, is like, I'll have daydreams about, like, something going, like, super wrong in my life. Or not dream, but I'll think about it. I'm not like, oh yeah, I hope, like, I get hit by a car, you know. It's not like that. But just the fact of, like, I'll think, like, man, that person's almost, and I think we're getting into a little Fight Club theology here. But just like, man, that person's kind of lucky for having gone through such a difficult situation. Like, I'm sure they learned, like, so much just from that one experience. And I'll sometimes, I mean, I don't actively think about this, but almost envy the situation in a sense, because I'm just like, wow, that person had, like, a really big chance to grow and, like, learn a lot and become really wise, and, you know, they know a lot now that I don't, as a result of their experience. Not to say I would ever envy some, like, horrible experience or something like that, but just the fact, though, of, like, you know, if someone is going to go through something, it's like in the movie Fight Club, where the main character's alter ego pulls a gun on some random store clerk, and he tells him, like, if you don't blank blank blank, then, you know, I'll shoot you. And he's like, and he forces the guy at gunpoint to go pursue his dreams as a veterinarian instead of working at a convenience store. And it's like, wow, like, that really helped that guy out, and now he's achieving what he wants to. It's like, I don't know, whenever I see a negative or a horrible situation now, I'm always just like, ooh, I wonder what I'm gonna learn. Cool. Like, never like negative. Okay, my mind serves me correct. Torn photo doesn't give you a spirit heart, and there is now a lover's card on the ground back in the curse room I can use to get in and get out, and only use red hearts to grab it. And considering I do have Lazarus's rags and can come back to life, happy to spend all of my health on a on deals with the devil here soon. So I'll continue to risk it for the biscuit. This goes on here. This, yeah, you know what? I kind of want to play this, and maybe grab a key, go to the shop, or at least maybe even get a health up out of him, or Linger Bean makes you cry toot. I don't. Okay, this one I don't remember. I do not remember Linger Bean, but the bean items are always It's like that. It's that really terrible joke you hear in a kids movie, but it's supposed to be so terrible you'll love it. And those jokes are like halfway my favorite things in the world because they're so innocent half the time, but I just can't help but just like start getting that terrible little grinny, you know, laugh in there. And then everyone else is like, shut up, it's stupid, it's a bad joke. And I'm like, well, anyway, back to my original point, which I have now nearly completely forgotten. People can get through a lot, and you just gotta let them. And sometimes I envy the fact that, in a way, this is not like a super active thought. Again, I'm not nuts. Okay, maybe I don't know if I can really prove that, but just the fact that people will go through so much and they learn so much, and I'm like, wow. Like, for example, I mean, hell, how many people have like grandparents? Well, I guess maybe not now, but when I was little, people had a lot of grandparents that were in World War II, and it's like they were so wise and smart and had so much to say about things, and it's like, why? Because they went through the war, and it's like, wouldn't have all that because you didn't go through the war. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, wow, like maybe I should go to war. No, I really, I'm giving this way too much thought. But yeah, I've had a lot of really crappy experiences, and like, that's not a bad thing. It's cool. And I mean, hell, you got like people like Charles Bukowski that write about a crappy life, and then he always talks about like, man, people really miss out on like the crap pile that's under them, and they miss out on like a hard life. And I get it. He's like really talking about like what it's like to learn, I guess. It looks like we are most definitely also have ruined our chances at deal level this run for the most part, but I mean, I'm Lazarus. I've got, what's the D5 do again? Reroll enemies, D10. That is a stupid item. It always makes them worse for me. Or makes the room like hella confusing to complete. And yeah, I see this point that, you know, people really get to learn from bad experiences, and in a way, there's nutty people out there that almost begin to envy it as a result. They're like, wow, like I wish I went through something hard. And it's like, you know, it's terrible. And on a counterpoint, my brother-in-law hasn't, you know, for what I know, I've known him for what, 5 years now, maybe a little longer than that. Like actually known him. I've known of him for longer than that, but I don't think I've really known him but for about the past 5 years. And it's like, how do I put this? He's never really gone through anything too awful, like normal stuff like deaths of family and, you know, like, oh, like, you know, grandmother passing away, pretty normal stuff. And he's like one of the most mentally sound, healthy people I know. And he's really, and I mean, I'm not going to say he's wise, just because, I mean, he doesn't like, you know, tell me a bunch of stuff about life or try to help me understand things really either. But if you need someone to listen, or if you need someone reliable, like this dude is like your golden ticket. And it's like, at that point, really like, did he really need to go to war, to get that? No, he just had a super healthy like life. Like his household was great growing up. And oh shoot, this is your room. What in the world? Okay. I've never had a greed fight like this. That was new. Oh, of course, now I get Steam Kill. Yeah, that's how that works. And yeah, so I guess that would be the counter to my own point. Man, if I would have do a diamonds after that, I'm really not gonna get my panties in a bunch about it, just because this run's gonna go by quite quickly. But would have been great there. And I don't have, well, I guess I can reroll with the and spider mod's nice, you know, something. And spades, 2 spades. Give me a half off spirit heart. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, cool. And to that point, you know, maybe people are just smarter than I am and don't need bad experiences to learn from. I don't know. The point's too serious for casual conversation, I think, at this point. But I think you do understand what I'm getting across in that sense, and so it takes away a lot of the fear from bad situations as a result, because then my mind's just happy to be like, oh, it's you know what, I actually watched Sherlock Holmes for the first time last night. It's very similar, where Sherlock, when he hears about a murder, is just like, oh, cool, like something to learn from. You know, it takes the crappy part of the experience out. Just I really hope I'm not as nuts as Sherlock be. I don't really want to be that guy. But at the same time, it's similar in theory and in concept. The point I'm getting across, and so I believe, if I may so boldly pronounce, that some of the best things in life are really just getting kicked in the dirt. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of you understand this concept by now, and I'm probably rattling off on a little too long without making any extra comedic points to it. But the fact is, it's a good point. Oh, there's the 2. Okay. I wonder if that's same for pets, because I feel like with pets, if you just give them a bad experience, you just ruined them. Like, they're just gonna be so freaking miserable, and they're gonna have like fears of you now, and you just cracked the little thing. It's awful, because like my mother's dog was in Hurricane Katrina, which I named the dog. It was my childhood dog, and so of course I named the dog from Hurricane Katrina. So now she gets to relive the pain and misery of that day every day now. Such a smart kid I was. And you know, that dog, I don't think benefited like at all from that experience of being thrashed around in you know, a hurricane. Other than it was her birthday. She was born during the actual event of the hurricane, so that's something. But that has nothing to do with the hurricane itself, I guess. And so there's always this little thing in the back of my mind that I'm like, wonder how that dog of mine would have turned out with without experiencing the hurricane. You know, what would have happened. And I'm thinking, like, I feel like that dog would have been like super happy and jumpy, and now she's just kind of a shaking mess. But at the same time, she's also a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, so what else are you supposed to expect, you know? So yeah. Well, there's that point to it, but please don't be bad trip. Diarrhea. May be able to use it here. You know what? I'll try to use it to my advantage here and hopefully don't hurt myself. I'm gonna hurt myself. We're all good. We made it. Okay. Time to kill. Is this the mom fight? No, this is depth 1. I can go back. Okay, good. Ooh, the fallen. Yikes. This a bit tougher of a fight than I would have liked to have faced, where I need to not die. Come on, Spider Mod, do your thing. Ooh. There we go. Okay, that was. Watch, it's gonna be Krampus again. Okay, oh. Dead cat? Okay. Oh, puberty. What's up? Hey, we got something out of this, but no items, which is kind of awkward when I do a run and I never use Azarus's. Like, I'm happy I've got the life, but at the same time, it's like, did I really live life to the fullest if I only led one? That really wasn't that funny, but I got a really big kick at it. And so, oh, hit a lot, man. This has been a sloppy run. I say that when I get hard. I feel like I have to take it now out of the joke, but Poop's great. Scatoli's hilarious. That's not Scatoli. Spilt milk. I don't need spilt. Yes. Agent. That is a great item. Why am I going in here? Oh, shop. Right. No. Probably what I was looking for. I knew that. Come on, buddy.
Open up.
Tell your friends what you're really thinking. That head of yours. Yeah, I got hit, of course. I walked right into it, too. I, like, saw the interception point and was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab that. Realized I thought it would do the, like, not thought, I remembered incorrectly. The Joker's great though. Good for the wound. Unless I can go, can I the wound? I don't know. This is only my second run, so we'll figure that out along the way. Other points in the day though. Recently I've been working more on the more of my video game soundtracks as of late. It's been a lot of fun. And how do I explain this? Well, there's a bit of a science when it comes to figuring out what you want to do as a person, and in the sense of that, like when I complete a song, did I really like that? And you can get yourself into an existential crisis quite quickly. And I found myself noting whether or not I am enjoying something just to remember, but not really to be like, did I really enjoy making this? Is this game really what I loved or not? And it's overthinking's like super easy, and I think it's especially for simpler people and the majority of men, we overthink a lot. Even though we're considered simplified thinkers for the majority of the time by others, we can really get in our own heads, especially artists. So not really just exclusive to men, but we will continually ask ourselves the question, did we enjoy what we made? Love to ask that to God, did he really, was this worth it? No, I'm kidding. Ooh, restock. I mean, use it, but 3 items at it. So. And I feel like the majority of the time, did I enjoy making like a song? I'd say it's like a 50-50, because there's like this 50-50 chance that I'm just kind of experimenting to like understand myself. And okay, double Joker, cool. Jark Bum, my buddy in a box. Okay, why did I just use my... Okay, well, cool. Now we've got 2 Jokers. I will gladly go to the item room real quick, because I feel like there's a chance that I may go to Hush. I think that's a thing. I think I can go to Hush after I complete... Well, I'd have to get there in time, which I don't know if that's going to happen. I've been really slow this run, but, miracles happen. I mean, hell, let's check if this is an Emperor card, and then we may rush it. It's the Stars card. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I mean, we could use it to teleport technically and maybe end up closer and or the complete opposite side of the boss if I used it. Oh my gosh, our cat is very in need of mother's love and is freaking out of the door. Come on, stomp the rock. Stomp the rock, woman. Come on. Do it. Do it. Crush me. Come on. Stomp the rock. Isaac, now do it. Try and kill me. There it is. Did she miss the rock? She missed the rock. Gosh. Stop. I'm gonna get hit sitting here. There she goes. 2 bombs. Heck yeah. 2 hearts for 2 bombs, man. What a trade. Like, your heart there. Not that I really need when I get. I could use this Joker card to go to Sheol if I don't deal with the devil next. That's what we'll wait for. Right. Big brain plays. Look at, something extra. Instead of just going to the heart fight. Unless it immediately ends the game when we beat it, which I'm pretty sure it does, actually. Think that through. Oh, well. Well, I guess we could immediately deal with the devil in the next floor and then go down? Is that a thing? But then we don't get the heart kill, I guess. Oh, why did I come in here? And of course I pick up Bob's brain. Yeah. Oh, okay. Our cats are desperate attempt. I must be back. Cat has been ejected. And the run is back on. What do we got here? So we've got our ridiculous contagion shot. That was awesome. And I believe. I mean, we can try to go down next floor. But I honestly don't think it's going to work. I think it's just going to spit us right back out to the level once we use the Joker card. I don't think there'll be a, you know, go below surface to Sheol, like next level door. But I mean, if we make it happen, we make it happen. It'd be great. I feel like the game always needs you to go through the big rooms to get to the boss, so like I tend to immediately rush them. At least I see it happen time around. Other than big brain work, and also what else were we? Oh, here's the last one. He's shooting from across the room, isn't he? But right. Oh, I mean, we can always do self-sacrifice room, I guess. Find enough parts for it. And with Dark Bum and in the womb, I mean, it's possible, but I don't really. Oh, okay. Okay. I say. Hey, Dark Bum. I don't. Okay, we're gonna try to do this. We are actually gonna try to do this. I'm going to try to self-sacrifice room this floor and go to the Mega Satan fight for the memes. Strictly for the memes. Oh goodness, that pull is really strong. Holy crap. Bob's brain could have easily. Oh, it keeps going. Okay, that's a fun room. Wow. We'd have to find the super secret room with all the double hearts in it. I feel like that could work. Or if I just keep getting hit, that's obviously a great way to do it too. I mean, oh yeah, we also have the extra life. Is this the heart one? I was really hoping that was going to be a guppy item and we had just like big brain cracked code, but this is fine too. Yeah, I think I'll just finish this run normally. I don't really want to play too hard. Oh, Contagion, you gonna like oh gosh. Oh, Contagion's not working anymore. It's just the spiders. Why did I pick up the brother? Oh yeah, because I picked up Dead Cat. I was like, why did I pick up that? So stupid. Wondering now what the real test is going to be when it comes down to whether or not we're going to really complete Binding of Isaac just by doing intermittent DefChat sessions. That'll be different. I don't think that's really easy task. Oh, I killed myself. Good thing we've. Oh, okay. It uses Lazarus's rags first. That's actually great. Oh, that was. This is gonna be a death montage now for the rest of the floor, I think. I'm fast enough. I can do it. Okay. Gonna keep risking it for no reason because, you know, 9+ infinity lives possible. I wonder if luck affects that stat. That'd be dope. I would love that. If luck affected the Guppy's collar effect, whether or not you come back, that'd be pretty cool. In other news, though, I recently got into a sponsorship with Frank Stallone Guitars. I got one of their newest guitars early, and I'm going to be doing a little review on that later. But I've been thinking a lot about style lately, and like how I have none. I've never really encompassed style for my brand or my music. I've always just made stuff and uploaded it and not really been consistent. And I feel like it's really important at some point I actually start putting a level of effort into it that's more than just me like messing around and not really caring about what the public eye sees, and I'm gonna be starting that soon. It's become important to me to be able to do that, and you know, it's not going great yet, just because I know it's gonna take a lot of art, but I did start on new art myself and drawing, and I obviously with that sponsorship thing I told you about just now, like that's obviously really good for it, and obviously my wife's helping out a lot with me even understanding what I want to do, because even knowing what you want to do is half the battle at the end of the day. But there we go, guys. Another DefChat concluded. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be talking more about music stuff next time. But see you guys in the next episode.